For centuries, Genesis has been seen as a story of the world's physical creation, a historical account of beginnings. But what if Genesis is actually a guide to the birth of consciousness, not the cosmos? Imagine its opening words as an invitation to explore the origins of your own awareness. The story becomes a mirror, reflecting how perception arises and reality is shaped within us. Genesis, then, is less about a distant God, and more about the process by which the formless becomes form, how thought becomes experience. Let's set aside literal interpretations and see Genesis as a symbolic map of the mind, a living allegory for the awakening of consciousness. This is not just ancient history, it's the ongoing story of how you create your world right now. Ancient texts often seem like tales of others far removed from us, but Genesis, read metaphysically, is your story. You are the central character, the observer for whom the universe unfolds. The creation narrative is a metaphor for the awakening of your own awareness. Each day as you wake, you reenact the first day of creation, consciousness emerging from darkness. Genesis is not a history lesson but a meditation on your existence. The heavens and earth are dimensions of your being. The light is your awareness. The epic of creation is unfolding within your consciousness. You are not just reading the story, you are living it. The Hebrew word, Bereshit, it's a term steeped in history, resonating with echoes of ancient wisdom and profound philosophical inquiry. It's a word that has captivated scholars, mystics, and seekers of truth for centuries. In the beginning. These are the words that have launched countless interpretations, sparking debates about the nature of existence and the origins of the cosmos. It's a phrase that hints at the infinite possibilities contained within the void. But Bereshit is not merely about a date, a fixed point in the linear progression of time. It transcends the limitations of calendars and clocks. It is, more profoundly, the first spark of perception, the initial flicker of consciousness in the vast darkness. It's the moment when the universe begins to observe itself. It marks the moment awareness arises from stillness, when the potential for experience crystallizes into actual experience. It's the transition from the unmanifest to the manifest. It's the instant when the observer is born, when subjectivity emerges from the ocean of objectivity. The universe gains a witness, a participant in its unfolding drama. Imagine opening your eyes for the very first time. Imagine waking in a silent, dark room, a space devoid of light and sound. The room existed in a state of latent possibility, a container waiting to be filled with experience. But only now, with the opening of your eyes, is it truly experienced, brought into being through the act of perception. Bereshit is that shift, that fundamental transformation. It's the transition from potential to perception, from the unformed to the formed, from the invisible to the visible. It's the birth